Good evening, everybody. Standing out here at the front end of our property, you can see our roadside stand down there, and the grow area that is most noticeable from the road as you drive past on Bronson Hill Road. But standing out here to talk a little bit about tomatoes and what we're doing. We're doing kind of a trial here on the farm this year. In the past, we've tied our tomatoes up, we've staked them, we haven't staked them. Not staking them isn't the answer. That goes terribly. Blight hit really hard that year. We lost everything very quickly. We've tried a couple of different methods of tying, but we've never done them all in the same year. So we're doing 3 different methods of tying this year. This, what you can see here, is a traditional single row spacing of tomatoes with stakes and then twine tying them up. And as the tomatoes grow up higher, another layer of twine will get added and another twine above that, allowing them to grow up, keep from falling over, allowing us to prune the leaves from the bottom so they don't contact the soil, helps eliminate some of the pests, and especially late in the season, the #1 killer of tomato plants is blight. So this is the first of the 3 methods that we're trying this year, just to see what's the best way to do it, what we get the best yields from, what we get the least disease and pest pressure from. So we're going to show you tonight what we're doing, and a little later in the year, once we have some results and have some ideas on what it looks like, we'll come back to you and talk to you a little bit about the 3 different areas. So we're going to pause the video up here. We're going to walk out to the back 6 grow area and show you a couple of the other ways we're doing it this year. And we've made the walk back out to the back 6 grow area. I don't know that we've introduced you to this one yet. This was one of the areas that we added in last year to expand our grow area. You can see that the weeds in our living pathways are getting kind of tall. So we're gonna mow those down. That's what we do. We just let the grass and the weeds grow up in there and we mow them down. It keeps the ground covered. It's the cheapest, some would say the laziest, but it's really the cheapest method until we get our permanent beds built up for our no-till areas. Then we're talking about some different cover crop areas that we can use in the middle, and we just haven't decided what to do yet. So that's the fact that we haven't really made that jump to plant the pathways in the middle yet. But mowing them down works really well for us. It keeps the ground covered, keeps erosion and everything from going away. But we're back here to talk about the tomatoes. We haven't gotten these strung up yet. We're just getting the posts put in. But this is going to give you a little different look. Back here, we planted a double row of tomatoes. They are spaced about 18 inches apart and then staggered throughout the row. And we are doing either a single row of twine down the middle and then trying to attempt to tie them all into the middle. And then over here, you will notice that we're actually putting 2 stakes in with the same double row, but then we're going to tie doubly down each side. And we just want to see what does best for us in the terms of, like I said before, product, the quality of them and the amount of them, and the difficulty we have dealing with pests and disease and all of that. But as we're moving into this method of planting, we're a couple years into it. We've tried a couple of different things, but like I said, we haven't actually done them side by side in the same year under the same growing conditions to be able to get an idea of what works best. So that's the little experiment that we're running here at Sage Family Farm this year. Stay tuned for later in the year as we give some updates as it goes on.